Hello, friends and gamers. My voice is so shot right now. I didn't realize until I started recording. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. We're just gonna ignore that. So this I know for sure is going up after Steam Next Fest. Just looking at my schedule right now, I know for a fact this is going up after Steam Next, after Summer Game Fest, probably during. When does Steam Next Fest start? I don't know. I'm starting my recording now, obviously. So like, I'm just like, it's after Summer Game Fest, I don't know. But we have another showcase that I missed that we're not gonna watch the live stream for, but instead we're gonna go through the Steam page for, because it's faster. And I am behind. So this is the publisher sale page for TinyBuild, but they did their TinyBuild Connect on May 27th, and was I home by then? I think this is when I was recovering at home, but I still wasn't recording, I don't think. Was I? Girl, I don't know. It's fine. But we're gonna go through the page really quickly. How we're making this work is Steam Next Fest happens after Summer Game Fest. And there was a lot of indie publishers and like groups that do indie stuff specifically that did a showcase and are doing showcases, because I think there's still some that happen after this. My brain blinked for a second. Before Summer Game Fest. It's not part of Summer Game Fest, it's like the pre-show, but not officially. So that's what I'm doing right now. My Summer Game Fest stuff has probably gone up already. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. It's going up, but like hopefully it goes up in the timing that I want, because for Summer Game Fest, I'm technically like official co-streamer for most of the events. So those ones are taking priority, but I still want to go through some of these things that I missed while I was recovering from surgery that have indie games and kind of use those to put together as many indie games as I possibly can for the Summer Steam Next Fest Demo Dive series. We do it every year. I've been really bad with my Next Fest demo dives the last couple of times here, but we're getting a head start early and we're making it work. So we're going to start with TinyBuild Connect stuff today. This is, like I said, the publisher sale page. Funnily enough, I'm recording this on June 2nd. And it just ended because it is, literally it's like 12:30 when I'm recording this. So I'm in Central Time. So like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it just ended officially. But we're still gonna go through everything. We're gonna take a look at everything. I did a video like this probably last week for 6-1. Their indie showcase. And so we're gonna do the same setup. We're gonna go through everything. And if there's like a recommendations at the end, we might skip that, because that one's like not. The classic games is probably what we'll skip, but because this is a specific publisher, we're probably gonna have some repeat stuff, like franchise things. There was like, I saw some franchises on here. To be fair, I don't think we're gonna get as many game titles to demo from this one. I think the 6-1 showcase video we got 18 demos. I don't know if we're gonna get as many here, just because I don't necessarily know what TinyBuild has to offer, but I guess we'll find out. All right, let's do it. So we have first the live demos and play tests here. Now, I do already have to say, I think this game I know, and it's on a list somewhere, but I just looking at like the 4 selection here, there's not gonna be as many faves from me. So first is the playtest for a game called Ferocious. This does not look like my type of game, and that's okay. Not everything's gonna be my type of game, that's okay. So what is Ferocious? It is a survival FPS adventure. Stranded on a dangerous island, face mercenaries, dinosaurs, and a vibrant yet hostile ecosystem. Explore breathtaking environments and survive the onslaught of intense, fast-paced encounters. This is not for me. I used to be a really big FPS girly. I kind of like my more like modern gaming start, because obviously I played games as a kid, but like then stopped. And then in high school, I got really into Overwatch and was into that for a while. So that was like my bread and butter for quite some time, like longer than it probably should have been. And now I won't touch Overwatch with a 10-foot pole. Same goes for most first-person shooters. I'm just not really into them anymore. So I just don't think this is for me. I'm gonna be honest, but it's definitely for someone else. And that's okay. That's okay. Going off the play or nay system from last time, for those of you who don't know, right before I had my surgery, which is probably a horrible time to start something, I started a new system on the channel called play or nay. If I give the game a play, that means the title goes on my recording schedule a year out from the day that I say it's a play, or like go to edit the video where I say it's a play. Just whenever it gets on the list, it's a year out from then. Just because that's the easiest way to do it, because I changed the 5 to a 6 on the year, easy. And if I don't finish the game, or at least make a decent amount of progress, maybe like 75% we'll say, that's a new rule I just made up. If I don't finish it by then, I am creating a list of punishments that I have to put myself through. They're not like that bad. A lot of them are just like playing a horror game, or like a game that I wouldn't get to otherwise. So like games that scare me, like Disco Elysium is on that list. I own Disco Elysium. I bought it ages ago, but it's very daunting and I know I'm gonna love it. So It's like, that's the punishment list. I want to add other stuff to it, but I haven't. It's like a very much a work in progress. I haven't really thought it through that much. I thought I would work on it while I was recovering from surgery, and then I forgot. So that's what play means. Nay is just like a no. If I own the game, it's gonna rot in my Steam library. If I don't own it, we move on. For this, we're doing more like a soft play. Like, okay, we'll demo it. Okay, I'll put it on the wish list because there's like not as many things. But yeah, that's the system. I should probably explain what the things I say mean. But we're gonna move on to our next one, Train Fort. This is a survival game, open world survival craft. Yeah. Train Fort is an open world co-op survival crafting game. I tend not to do co-ops, so that's probably gonna be a no for me, but it does say single player, so maybe. As a dwarf nomad, hit the road of this post-apocalyptic world with your bearded mates. Build a moving steam engine, pack your base with you, and explore the wilderness. The country is big, your legs are short, but you gotta keep moving. I think this also might be a skip for me, just because I don't play a ton of co-op games, and this is very, like, it says they're single player, but I'm not feeling it. So I think this might be another nay, another skip for me. But I know that like there's gonna be people who really like this. I do see the farm cleanup gameplay, and I say farm cleanup gameplay for really just anything that is like getting rid of rocks or trees or just like the cleaning up thing. It's very satisfying to me, and I love it. So I do see stuff I probably would like in this game, but I'm just not like co-op girly. There's a reason I don't touch first-person shooters with a 10-foot pole, and part of it's the co-op aspect. So like, that's okay. It's another skip, that's fine. There's plenty of games here, like Hosey. This I already have playtest access to because I requested playtest access like a week ago when it was available for the first time, and I got it. So this is on my regular list. I don't think it's on my Steam Next Fest list. Let me check. Also, if I say I'm gonna go check something, it's because I'm opening up my like Notion list with everything on it, and it will disappear. Yes, this was actually a recommendation from Keymailer, which is a website I use to get like review copies of games here and there. So that was where I first saw it, but it is also part of this showcase. So I should probably write that down really quickly. I can't see what I'm typing right now, actually. I remember how I mentioned I got surgery? Yeah, it was on my face. So like the structural integrity of my face is not structurally sound. And so I can't put stuff on my face, meaning glasses. So I can't see. But that is one we're already going to be demoing, so that's no big deal. It's technically not a demo, it's a playtest, but I do put playtests in demo dives, so same difference. That one I don't have much to say. I actually did not say anything about this. Restore a forgotten neighborhood through your favorite hobby, one cozy room at a time. In Hosey, clean, paint, and decorate abandoned items and satisfying mechanics and intuitive controls. Enjoy the little details as you interact with tools, items, and furniture to bring each space back to life. It's a cozy room renovation game. I don't think I need to explain why I would like this. I think it's very self-explanatory. I have like 500 hours in The Sims. I don't think I need to explain myself. Next we have Hello Neighbor 3. I didn't know there was other ones. This is a cozy yet eerie adventure where every path is the right one and every action leads to discovery. Explore and influence Ravenbrooks, a half-abandoned town simulated in real time. This actually sounds kind of cool. I don't know if you need to play the previous ones. Like, I'm not really sure, but if we can get playtest access, like, welcome to the playtest. All right, baby, we're playing. Now, the thing is with me putting these on the list now, by the time we get to them for Steam Next Fest coverage, it might not be available anymore, and we'll just play whatever we have left, but this is going on the list, so that's fun. Hello Neighbor 3. That's the beauty of the demo dive as well, is if I need to play the previous ones to understand what's going on here, we'll find that out in the demo, or in this case, the playtest. And so we can take care of that if we need to. Also, let me make sure. If it's a playtest, I have like a special tag for it, so I just want to make sure I know it's a playtest. Anyways, we will be playing that. So out of the 4 demos and playtests available, we had 2. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Especially considering this is all from one publisher. Like, it means they have a wide variety of offerings, and we love to see it. There's something for everyone. The next tier of games is latest, greatest, and recently updated. So we're going to start with this game called Broken Roads. It does have mixed reviews, so interested there. Gotta do the AI art check. Hold on. No, okay, I'm not seeing it. What's up with this game? Broken Roads is a story-rich, party-based RPG set in a decaying, post-apocalyptic version of the vast Australian outback, featuring a genre-defining morality system. Survive, form bonds, and make tough choices that will shape your dangerous yet mesmerizing 25-plus hour journey across the wilds. This was released in 2024, and 54% of the over 200 user reviews are positive, so it's about 50-50. What happened here? So it looks like the game soft locks quite frequently and there's some bugs. So that's not the greatest, but also this doesn't look like a game I would play and enjoy, and there's not a demo for it either. So we're not going to. And I think it's also gonna be a skip. It's gonna be a skip. It's a nay. It's okay. There's plenty of other games. Now, this next one, I know what it is. I've seen this game. I know it's done very well for itself, but I don't know if I want to open it because this one is one of those games where I'm like, if I linger here too long, I don't know what it's gonna do to me. But this is not for broadcast. It is, we'll read it really quickly. Hold on. A new political party has won a landslide in the general election, and for some reason, the editor at the news station you work at has done a runner. I'm just gonna open up the images, I think. We'll just stay on like one image. I know it's gonna start cycling through, but we'll figure it out. Now it's up to you, the janitor, to take over the editing booth in this tumultuous time. I literally can't see that word. Will you help the government or stand in their way? Now, this came out in 2022. I've seen good things about this game, but I think the title just like scares me. It's one of those games where it's like, is this gonna get me demonetized? It could, but this is like one of those IRL type. Yeah, people like this. Obviously, of the total reviews, 94% of the almost 10,000 user reviews are positive, and then recently there's been 77 with 89% positive, and this came out in 2022. So like, it's there. It also has an M rating, so note that one. But yeah, this game has been around for a while. It's done pretty well. It's a skip from me just because it's the sort of, it's not my type of game. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Okay, cool. Next is Drillcore. What is this? A similar vibe, corporate greed meets strategic planning, planet mining in Drillcore. Drill to the heart of planets while managing workers, researching cutting-edge tech, and fortifying against alien attacks. Will you prioritize efficiency and risk your worker safety or focus on defense for survival? I think we know how I would play this. We're getting them a union. This game is still in early access, and there is a demo. Despite releasing in 2024 to early access, I don't know if they have like a planned release date. I would assume they do if there was like releases in 1.0 on July 17th. You know what? I think that means it deserves a demo for the demo dive. I do, and I'm kind of curious if I can give them a workers union. I'm kind of curious about that one. I'm curious if that's an option. And you know what? The key art doesn't really draw me in, but the gameplay itself kind of does. I think it's gonna go on the list. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting this one. All right. Okay. Awesome. Put it on the list. Cool. We got two now. Technically three, because there was Hosey. What is this? Voin. Voin came out in December of 2024, so not that old. Crafted by a solo developer, Voin, I think that's how you say it, is a first-person hack and slash. Cleave through hordes of enemies in fast-paced combat, explore dark fantasy realms filled with secrets and dangers, discover powerful gear and weapons, and face menacing bosses in your quest to cleanse a broken world. All right, I'm intrigued. It's an action roguelike. Okay, hack and slash. There's not a demo for this one, but I am mildly intrigued. I feel like. This one's early access. I'm curious if I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle of like play and nay, which we had a couple of titles like this in the last video where I was like, I'm kind of in the middle, and if I had a demo, I played it, but this one, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if it sparks joy for me specifically. Or maybe I'm being a little bit too picky, but like, I don't know, and I can't tell. I think for now I'm gonna skip it, but like put it back away in the recesses of my brain, and maybe it'll come back later because it is early access, so maybe 1.0. It's just right now I'm kind of like, I think I'm gonna skip this one for now. Potion Craft, however, this is a winner. I've seen this game before. Potion Craft is an alchemist simulator where you physically interact with your tools and ingredients to brew potions. You're in full control of the whole shop, invent new recipes, attract customers, and experiment to your heart's content. Just remember, the whole town is counting on you. I have not played this game myself. As you can see, it's not in my library, but I've watched other people play it. This is one of those games, and I think I would probably enjoy it just because also the art is really fun. Like, this is one of those ones that I think I would really enjoy. I don't know why it's not on my wish list. It probably should have been there sooner. There's no demo, but like I've seen good things about this game. I probably would like it. I know I've brought up the punishment list, but this might be one of those games that I put on there because it's an older game. It came out in 2022. An older game is subjective. I'm just using that. Like, it's not a 2025 release, you know? It's been out for a minute. So I might honestly, truly, as I'm going to edit this, put this on the punishment list, because the point of that list also is just to get me to play games that are older and I wouldn't get to otherwise. So like, it's a freebie. This would be a freebie. I would love a freebie on that list because it's a lot of horror games. So like, this could be nice, because that's the other thing. It's a numbered list and we're gonna do a random number generator. That's how it's gonna work. So a freebie would be nice. I honestly might put it on there, quite frankly. I think because I know I would enjoy that game, and it would be so nice to have a freebie. Because I want a couple freebies on there. I don't want it to be all bad. Even though the point of it is, hey, you didn't finish the game, figure it out. Anyways, I still might put it on there because I know that's one I'd probably like and wouldn't get to otherwise. I would say it's on sale right now, but this was a week ago. So Despot's bundle, D-Spot's bundle. This is a bundle with 3 games in it. Yeah, these all kind of seem like skips. It's just, I don't want to have to go through 3 games, quite frankly. That's fine. That's a lot. Why are we listing bundles? All right, what's next? Streets of, oh my God, another one. Streets of Rogue Collector's Edition. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be so real. You save $3.60. It's not expensive games, but it's just like everything. So if you buy all the stuff, you get okay, well, can we stop listing bundles? Bundles are difficult to deal with for me in this. I didn't plan for bundles. Okay, Duck Side. Imagine DayZ or Rust, but you're a duck. A persistent world survival game with PvP, PvE, crafting, base building, and hat-wearing ducks wielding weapons. This reminds me of the Squirrel with a Gun game. Like, it seems like it has a similar target audience here. The recent reviews are mixed. 60% of the 66 user reviews in the last 30 days are positive, so a little bit there, but mostly positive overall. Came out in September of last year. I'm gonna skip this one. It just doesn't seem like the sort of thing I like, quite frankly. I'm gonna be honest. Even like Squirrel with a Gun, like it was fun to play in the moment and it made for some funny content, but I don't see myself picking it up again. Like that was before player nay, but that was definitely a nay. So yeah, it's just not for me, and that's okay. But I don't play DayZ or Rust either, so that I'm just not the target market, and that's okay. I figured that there'd be more games where we were not I was not the target market for. This time around, there is the Dead Side Deluxe Pack. It's another bundle. What's Dead Side? Sure. An open world survival shooter. It's a nay. It's not for me. It's not for me. I knew that kind of going into the opening the thing though. It's not for me. This came out last year in 2024. The reviews are really good. There's 32,000 mostly positive reviews, 77% positive. So like, it's for someone, obviously. Not for me. Next we have Speedrunners Deluxe Edition, another bundle. I swear to God, what even is this? Cutthroat multiplayer running game. It's a skip. It's a nay. I'm not a multiplayer person, okay? And that's okay. We've been over this. That's okay. Maybe you are. That's okay. All right, Cartel Tycoon. I almost, like, that's immediately a no from me, I think. Cartel Tycoon is a survival business sim inspired by the 80s and 90s trade of substances that I will not say on camera because I don't want this video to get demonetized. That being said, no, skip it. It's like there's more games from this publisher that make me think if I linger here, I'm gonna get demonetized. We can't do that. I don't want that. Spider Hack then. Thank God. It says heck, I guess. I can say hell. Hell is allowed. It is another multiplayer, but it's local multiplayer, which I play even less than regular multiplayer. Spiders with laser swords. I feel like that's all you need to know. There is a demo still available for this one, but I just, no, it's not my type of game. I figured. I knew that this one would be a little bit, like we wouldn't have as many good hitters from this one, but I still wanted to go through it because I knew there was some games I wanted to see here. Next is Happy's Humble Burger Farm Deluxe. It's going to be another bundle. Watch. See? It's a bundle. I know this is not my type of game. I don't play these sort of like horror quote unquote games like Five Nights at Freddy's types games. I know they're Into the Pit is right there, but we haven't touched it in a while. Can I get a good, like they put fluff in the description and I don't need that right now. It's just like one of those like fever dream horror games, quite frankly. And I don't play these a ton. The last one I gave a chance was Mouthwashing, but that was different. Mouthwashing is not a funny game. It's just not my vibe. It has very positive reviews, so it's somebody's vibe, but it's not my vibe, so it's a skip from me. Then is Train Valley World, mixed reviews from August of last year. Why does it have mixed reviews? I'm nosy. The very first negative review I saw just said no. So I think that's all you really need to know about that. Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. There's also not a demo, so like, we're just gonna skip it, it's fine. I Am Future is a cozy apocalypse survival game. You know, this one might get me a little bit. A relaxing single-player survival game, I'm listening, about building a cozy rooftop camp amid a flooded post-apocalyptic city. Set up a farm, go fishing, tinker with gadgets, craft new tools, manage a team of cute robots to automate and expand your base, explore the mysterious world, and chill out. I am intrigued by this one quite a bit, actually. I kind of want to play this. There's no demo or anything, but this one intrigues me. I think I'm gonna put it on the wish list. This is a very, very soft play because this one kind of intrigues me. Like if it goes on sale again, because I'm not making any impulse purchases right now when I have so many Next Fest demos and stuff to get through. We're not doing impulse purchases right now, but if it goes on sale again, maybe like the Steam summer sale, because I think that coincides around Steam Next Fest as well, maybe I would consider it. But that's why it goes on the wish list, because if it comes back, it comes back. It's now on my radar. It's a very soft play. But that one, I think I could vibe with that. I do think I could vibe with that one. Oh God, what is this? Graveyard Keeper Last Journey. Oh God, it's another bundle. What is Graveyard Keeper? Build and manage a medieval graveyard while facing ethical dilemmas and making questionable decisions. Welcome to Graveyard Keeper, the most inaccurate medieval cemetery sim of the year. From 2018, dang. 69 on Metacritic. Hey, I'm kidding, but also not. The Steam reviews are pretty good. Overall is 86, recent is 85% positive. So like the reviews are pretty good of this one. I'm intrigued, like very intrigued by this. Because even just by the description, it was kind of fun. Because 2018, I was still in my Overwatch phase. So like there was no indie gaming happening at that time. It was just a lot of Overwatch. So I'll put that on the wish list. Another very soft play because it is older. I might even put this on the coveted punishment list because that's the point of it, is like I said, to get me to play older games as well that I would generally not touch otherwise. So like this, I might put on there just to get back to. Like another easy title, you know, an easy one that is not a horror game, but sounds like it, so that when I roll it, I'm gonna be like, oh no, I'm scared of this game. And then it's gonna be like, oh wait, no, this is like kind of a cozy game. Awesome, cool, great. That is Kill It With Fire 2. This is, I've seen this game before. I think the original. It's the spiders. Arachnophobia, the game. There you go. There's no demo, and I don't like spiders, so that's a skip for me. It's a skip for me, but I think the title's funny. All right, I think we have some coming soon. The coming soon tier. Wishlist your next game of the years. So first of all is this speedrunners game, but a second one. I immediately think this is a skip from me. There is a playtest available, but like I just don't play racing games multiplayer. I don't, and the first one didn't really catch my eye, so that's a skip from me. But you might be interested. Ferocious is here again. Hello Neighbor is here. Of Ash and Steel. I feel like I've seen this. Maybe? Gothic RPG, possibly? Of Ash and Steel is an immersive third-person open-world RPG created by a passionate team that values the essence of classic old-school RPGs and modern designs. Explore the lands of a once prosperous island, hone your combat skills, and survive in the unforgiving realm of the Kingdom of the Seven. I feel like I've seen this, but I'm very intrigued by it. I don't see an AI content disclosure, so like that's perfect. What if I request access? Okay, well I requested access to the playtest, so now we just kind of wait. Yeah, okay, we wait. If it comes up, it comes up. I'm thinking I also might put it on my wish list. This is a soft play, and also we registered for the playtest. So hopefully we'll get that. If playtest access comes through before Steam Next Fest, or like I record that part, or like before I'm done recording Steam Next Fest stuff, then we'll do it. But if not, we'll just get to it when we get to it. It's fine. I don't know when they're doing that playtest because I think it just says signups now. And it's upcoming, so maybe it'll be during Steam Next Fest. That wouldn't surprise me if they did the playtest during Steam Next Fest. I've seen that happen before. Because I'm recording this a couple weeks before. Like I said, it's June 2nd. Steam Next Fest isn't until like the 10th or something. I say that because I have a doctor's appointment on the 10th. So I'm like, I know that it's like around there because it's like very early in the morning specifically so I can come home and work on this. But yeah, it would be funny if this video went on the up on the 10th. Hopefully my doctor's appointment went well. It was a surgery follow-up. Hopefully it went well because this might go up on the 10th, quite frankly. But yeah, registered for the playtest. Hopefully we'll get access to it because I'm intrigued by this. Of Ash and Steel does sound like a generic romantasy book title, but as somebody who kind of likes some of those generic romantasy books, I'm not mad about it. I'm intrigued. Like it sounds like, you tell me that and it sounds like something I would either read or play or both. So I'm intrigued by that, I am. I think I might be the target market for that. The next title is The King is Watching. It says it's a roguelike? Yes, it does. And there's a demo. All right, The King is Watching is a roguelite kingdom builder. That's the thing with the user-defined tags. Sometimes they'll like use roguelite and roguelike interchangeably, which is why I use them interchangeably a lot of the times and don't care. So, because the description calls it a roguelite and then the tag is roguelike, so. Anyways, rule by the power of your royal gaze. Decide between producing resources, training armies, or balancing both while adapting to unique events every run. I love a rogue game. Roguelite, I don't care about the difference. I love them all. So we're gonna put that on the demo dive list for sure. So long as it isn't, okay, I don't see an AI content disclosure, so we're perfect. What do you know? Drill Core is here too. It comes out in July, so we will give it a shot. But just to be fair, the demo dive this is in is probably going to go up after the game actually releases. But that's okay. We're going to play it anyways. Let me just add that to the list. honest. We haven't gotten as many demos out of this. It's just that there hasn't been as many games with demos. But all that is to say, a lot of these could have demos later on because they could be announcing a demo during Steam Next Fest instead of the TinyBuild event. And that's totally fine. We got like multiple days. All Will Fall. This has, there's a playtest for this, I think, that I had access to at one point in time. If I don't want to open my library because you guys don't need to see my Steam library. It's a mess. It's really bad. You don't need to see it. But I think I had a playtest for this at some point, possibly. This is a post-apocalyptic city builder where every structure can collapse. Master a unique physics-based 3D construction system, create a sprawling vertical settlement on water, scavenge for resources, explore the ocean, and ensure the survival of your colony by making difficult yet necessary decisions. There's an open beta on Steam starting June 9th. However, there is a demo, and I'm pretty sure that might be the playtest that there was for. I don't know. However, considering the fact that I'm almost positive this was supposed to show up on the channel like months ago, it's going in the library. It's one of those ones where it's like, okay, like every now and then there's a couple of games that have gone on a demo dive list like 5 times and just for whatever reason don't end up getting recorded. Like the demo runs out, I run out of time, I forget, I just scrap the whole thing because I'm overwhelmed, and it just doesn't get on the list. So in order to mitigate that, let's put All Will Fall on here and play it for Steam Next Fest. The open beta looks like it is starting during Steam Next Fest, like June 9th, because my doctor's appointment I was just talking about on the 10th, that's a Tuesday. So this is Monday, meaning this is probably the first day of Steam Next Fest, which makes a lot of sense. So that's going on there. Next is Streets of Rogue 2. Did we already look at this? Possibly. Maybe. But Streets of Rogue 2 is a crazy immersive RPG sandbox set in a vast randomly generated open world where freedom and fun are dialed up to 11. Not 10, 11. Fight, sneak, hack, farm, build, steal, or talk your way to power as you try to topple a corrupt president in countless possible ways, solo or with friends. There's a lot of government corruption happening in these games. There is a demo, but also I'm kind of like, do I want to play this? Because I didn't play the first one. And sometimes when I haven't played the first one, I'm like, I really want to have to play the second one. I think I want to skip it. I think I'm gonna skip it. Maybe it'll come up again during like Steam Next Fest, because that's the thing. I'm collecting all of these right now in a very weird way from how I usually have done Steam Next Fest collection, because a lot of these probably won't even be in Steam Next Fest. I'm not really sure, but I'm just counting them. But I'm still gonna go through Steam Next Fest and like the top 50. We're still gonna do that, but they could come back. Train Fort we looked at. Next is Sand. Okay, Sand. Just called Sand. An open world PvPvE extraction shooter where players operate giant walkers across the post-apocalyptic dunes of a fallen planet. This one's not for me. It's not for me. There is a playtest currently available to request access for, but I don't think this one's for me. I'm gonna be honest. This one's a skip. It's a skip. That's okay. Next is Kingmakers. This is, hold on, I got a notification on my phone. Hold on. I've said this before, but I use a third-party service for packages so I don't dox myself accidentally. And they just got a package for me and I don't know what, because I didn't order anything. Oh, it's from Simon & Schuster. It's book mail. Awesome. Let me schedule this. That wasn't supposed to come that early. I did know about that, but I didn't think it was coming for a while. We got book mail. All right, cool. Back to recording. What is Kingmakers? Go back in time to a war-torn medieval era with a vast arsenal of modern weapons, change the course of history, and save the future in this epic action strategy sandbox. This also seems like something that is not for me, and that's okay. I am not a big medieval fan. Like the medieval, like King Arthur type thing, not my vibe. I've been trying to get more into it. Like I have a couple books of that vibe, but I just haven't gotten there yet. This comes out in October of this year though, so if that's your vibe, maybe give it a check. Go check it out. Next, do I have more coffee. Awesome, my throat was starting to hurt. So then there's the category of best-selling indie hits. I'm not gonna fully go into this, I'm just gonna cycle through some of them. As you can see, I have some that I've tried before and everything. There's actually a throwback on this one. Kill It With Fire, the first spider game. This Tinykin actually looks quite cute now that I'm looking at it. It came out in 2022. I kind of want to play this one. They got a demo? No, that's okay. This Asterigos, I think this was a pretty early demo dive. Like this was a game that got like it was a dedicated demo dive because it was before I started doing the combined demo dives. I remember very little about this game. I don't think I played that much of it. Like you can't even play the demo anymore. That's wild. But yeah, I don't remember. I have it on my wish list, but I do not remember. I remember playing the game, but I don't remember anything about playing the game. And even looking at these screenshots, I'm like, I did not play the same game, which I had to have demoed this in like 2021. That's wild to think. Oh my gosh. That is actually wild to think about. That was really early on though. I remember playing that. Curse of the Stars. Yeah, I remember that. Little Guardsman, I've heard really good things about. I haven't played it myself though. Bookwalker, me who's going to edit this video actually, put this on the player nay list because I played this back in 2023 when it came out. I got a review copy of it and I adored it. So that's the thing, because like I've only recently started the whole play or nay system where it's like if I say it's a play, I have a year to play it sort of thing. I only recently started it. So I played this in 2023. It's 2025. So like as I'm remembering things, I don't remember everything I've ever played. As I'm remembering them, I've been putting them on this list. So like put the Bookwalker on. This was really fun. This was really cool. I really like the concept and everything. I literally just talked about I'm getting book mail later today. Like I'm a huge reader and I was that back then. I still am. I always have been. This game is really cool. If you're looking for a cool single player game and like reading, maybe give it a shot. I'm putting it on my list. I will be finishing this. I'm determined now. Other than that, I have not played any of these, so I can't give thoughts. But yeah, Bookwalker, I'll vouch for that. It was a really cool game and I haven't even finished it. The Hello Neighbor franchise, I am not really into. I know they're releasing a new one, I think, because it was teased like somewhere. Was it Galaxies? It might have been Galaxy Showcase, because I'm like, what did I co-stream recently that wasn't? Because this is going up after Summer Game Fest. What did I co-stream that wasn't Summer Game Fest? And then there's the classics category. So I'm gonna go through here really quickly, see if there's any that I have played just to shout them out a little bit, or any that I recognize. I'm not really seeing any though, so I think we have you on my wish list. Expedition Zero from 2022. Mixed reviews. Interesting. I don't remember this game, but it's on my wish list. And that is that. That was the TinyBuild Connect showcase page. So yeah, that was a much shorter video than the one we did earlier. The 6-1 showcase was long, but this was just one publisher, so that makes sense. All in all, we ended with an extra 4 games on the demo dive lists for the upcoming Steam Next Fest. That is probably, by the time this video goes up, ongoing right now, so expect those demo dives to, I would say, begin being posted shortly, but my backlog is backlogging, so it might be like a month or something until those videos actually start going up. But yeah, there's 4, but also we already had Hosey playtest on the list, so yeah, that one is already there, so that doesn't count. Do we have 5? I'd like to say we have 5. But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I will have the Steam page, curator page, linked down below. Even though the sale is over, you can still find all these games there and check them out. Because if I were to link every single game, this video would probably get shadow banned. You're only allowed so many links in a YouTube video description, all right? If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. Let me know of the games featured here, what you are most excited for, down in the comments below, and also tell me if there's one I definitely passed up that I should check out. As always, I hope everyone Hatter is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!